Good morning, everyone. Good morning. 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 Welcome to the final morning of CEO Executive Team Network 2015. In honor of Veterans Day in the U.S. and Remembrance Day in Canada, I'd like to start this morning off by asking those who have served in the military to please stand. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you all for your service to your country, and we all greatly appreciate the sacrifices you have made. Thank you. Now, we'd also like to thank Currency for sponsoring this morning's breakfast. As a platinum sponsor of this conference, we appreciate all you do to bring value and to help keep things affordable. Thank you for your sponsorship and your partnership. At this time, I'd like to invite Tim McAlpine, President and Creative Director of Currency, to the stage to announce the next top credit union exec contest winner. Tim?
Thanks, sir. All right. So good morning, everyone. I'm here to announce the winner of the 2015 CUES Next Top Credit Union Executive Competition. You guys excited? Yes. Yes. This year's competition was made possible by this co-sponsorship with DDJ Myers. So let's hear it for DDJ. So before I get started, I want you to promise me something. When you hear about this competition once again next year, in the spring of 2016, that you will nominate at least one deserving young credit union professional. Do I have a promise? That didn't sound like a promise. Come on. All right, because it means a great deal to all those that are nominated. The presentations you witnessed on Monday were the culmination of more than 6 months of hard work by our finalists. There are also a bunch of other behind-the-scenes folks that make this thing tick. Aaron, Mary, Lisa, Joette, and Kristen at CUES, Michael, Irene, Kevin, and Nala at Currency, and Dee Dee, Peter, and Susan at DDJ Myers. If I could get a round of applause. I'd also like to personally thank the Crack AV team for helping me get the live stream working. Will, Alex, Sean, Ken, and Mike, the unsung heroes of the conference. So. It really meant the world to our 5 finalists to have your undivided attention. That's really, really important and doesn't go unnoticed. So just to recap our finalists, Haley is the Chief Operations Officer at Shell Geismar Federal Credit Union in Geismar, Louisiana. Haley presented her Credit Union 2.0 project. Danielle is the Learning and Development Manager at West Community Credit Union in O'Fallon, Missouri. Danielle presented her Next 2.0 Employee Development Program project. Garrick is the Assistant Vice President, Organizational Development at a Legacy Federal Credit Union in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And Garrick presented his Healthcare Financial Advising project. Jamise is the Philanthropy and Community Relations Manager at America's First Federal Credit Union in Birmingham, Alabama. And Jamise presented her Community First campaign project. And finally, Chris is an investment specialist at Connexus Credit Union in Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada. And he presented his Connexus Emerging Leaders project. So don't you think all of our finalists did an amazing job? I think each year they look back and see what was done the previous year and really realize how high their game needs to be. So the winner was determined by a combination of 50% judging score, 20% live audience score, votes, 15% online votes, and 15% social media actions. Our judges included Brandon Michaels, Dee Dee Myers, and Tammy Williams. And just let's hear it for them. They put in a lot of effort for this competition. At this time, I'd like to invite Dee Dee as well as Joe Hearn and John Penbroke to come to the stage as we were about ready to announce the winner. So while they're making their way, I'll tell you a little bit about it. During the 26-hour online voting period, we registered more than 1,700 votes. And finally, the winner will receive a $20,000 educational package, including registration, accommodation, and airfare to 2 CUES institutes. Without further ado, I present to you the 2015 CUES Next Top Credit Union Exec, Jamise Harkley, with America's First Federal Credit Union in Birmingham, Alabama. Congratulations, Jamise. Please come to the stage. All right. Before you say a few words, I'd like a big Alabama hug myself. Why don't you say a few words?
They told me I had a minute, so I'm going to exercise brevity again. Thank you all so much. You never know what somebody's journey is to doing things professionally, and I've pushed so much, so this means a lot. Thank you.
And we'll get some photos with you. We'll squeeze in. Once again, remember that promise you made me next spring. And I forgot one very important thing. Jamise, before you go, we have a certificate for you.
Wonderful job. How exciting. Congratulations to our next Top Credit Union Exec finalists. I'd say each and every one of you did a fantastic job. I'm so proud of your efforts, so thank you. Thank you all. Let's hear it for them all once again.